superb.
I don't know if I want to change the song now, right?
Yeah.
I keep saying I'm gonna change this song, but I don't know
I like it.
if I want to change. It's like it's
keep the song.
so much memories, and it's a classic. Like the next song will have to come harder than this one.
No, keep the
It's just
song.
a-
I like it.
And we own that song. all right. Welcome to the Real Shit Talkers. And I know some of you are like, what? Jack got pretty? What happened just now? Did Jack just get beautiful? No, Jack is still ugly. We are here with our dietitian.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
Can you please, one more time, let them know who you are?
A big audience in here.
I know. Stop it.
Stop.
Stop.
Oh my God. If
Cut
they're
it
standing up, don't just sit down.
Encore. All right. State your name and let them know who.
My name is Adelie Antarian. I am a registered dietitian eligible.
Oh, eligible.
I didn't take
I'm
my
sorry.
test.
Okay, let me tell you guys something. If you listen to the last show, she told me,
Yeah,
I'm going to go take this test.
I
man."
did.
And so when I come back, I could be, I don't know.
Licensed. I can be licensed. Yeah.
Then she comes here today and goes, what happened again?
I choked.
You choked, right?
I couldn't do it.
Why?
I broke out in hives.
Oh my
Am
God.
I the only one who breaks out in hives before a test?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Depends on how, like, no, I hear
Or
stuff
maybe I
like
had
that.
an allergic reaction. I don't know. But I broke out in hives. I couldn't do it. I couldn't take it. So I rescheduled it.
Okay. I'm going to have you on again. Okay?
No, you see?
No, listen.
And that's a
'cause
good
you
pressure.
owe me.
No, that is. It's true.
You owe us.
I
the
know.
people,
That's a good pressure.
okay?
No, I'll
so
do it.
I'm going to have you on again.
No,
right?
I can't keep rescheduling it. I
Oh, no,
rescheduled it
you
like
can't
4
because
times.
this is the last time we're going to schedule you to be on if you don't get
Get
if
my
you don't
shit
take the
together.
test.
Get my
All right?
shit together. No, I know.
It's
I'm
all
gonna
love.
do it.
You know it's love. But I'm going to push you because you got to go take this test.
No, I appreciate it. I have to take it.
All right.
No, it's hard. It's a hard exam.
Okay.
It's really hard.
Is it? I think you know
It
your
is.
stuff.
No, it's like
All right.
boring shit.
All right, we have a lot
Boring
of
stuff.
questions today.
Okay,
We have a
fine.
lot of questions today.
Okay.
Depending on how you do with these questions,
Okay.
we're gonna see if you know your stuff. All right, and then it's gonna come out of all types of fields, right?
Okay.
Because the shit talkers they don't make no sense sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes they tell me some crazy stuff. All right, so I'm
Okay.
gonna give you
I want to hear the craziest.
the craziest one. Nah, not yet. we gotta. You know what I mean? We gotta bring it down. All right.
Okay.
First off, someone asked me, why are you always yelling? I don't know why.
Why am I always yelling?
Yes, I was asked, why are you always yelling?
I feel like I'm very quiet. I feel like my voice is very low.
I'm not going to say who said that, but.
Was it Marvin?
I don't know.
He's the fucking worst. Don't believe. Yo, it was definitely him.
He just said it was a. You didn't hear him?
Oh, no, I did. Oh, I hear him now. Okay.
All right. Here's
that question doesn't count.
No. Okay. So one of the questions is, does 5 minutes? Let me because I had to rewrite this one because the original question says, does 5 minutes of sex really equal to 30 minutes of cardio, or how much sex would you need to be in a fat burning state?
Oh, that's a question for you.
That's not a question for me.
That has nothing to do with nutrition.
It has. I said nutrition, exercise. All right. So
does 5 minutes? 5 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. It depends what position you're in.
Okay. Wait a minute. So you saying the position?
Who? For the guy or the girl?
I don't know.
Whoever's doing the most work.
So whoever's doing it. So how long should you be doing that work until you're in a fat burning state?
Until you get bored.
I legit did not write that. I'm telling you, it wasn't my question, but it was. I told you.
No, you have until you hit a fat burning. No, that's
How
not.
much
that's not on my test.
Yes, well, Okay, how much cardio you need? How many minutes of cardio before you get into fat burning?
I'm gonna give an estimate. Okay, it depends how far, like your endurance.
Okay.
So if your cardio, what kind of cardio?
Okay, let's just say
See,
let's go into
this is a tricky question.
Let's
Okay,
just go
what kind of cardio?
If they're the same thing, right?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm actually breaking this down. It's funny,
Okay.
but I would say that would be like a jog, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so how many minutes
Maybe
of jogging?
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you have to be 15 minutes in one position before you get into a fat burning state.
Oh, but
That
in
sounds
15 minutes, no,
worse.
that's too long.
That's terrible.
That's too long.
No.
I don't want to be 15 minutes
No.
in one position.
One position.
I want to be done in 15 minutes.
I got shit to do, yo.
I have to study. I don't have time for that. 15 minutes, we're done. Let's
Did
go.
you just see me reschedule this test? What's wrong with you?
I know. No, okay. So I want to say, okay, during sex, maybe like 7 minutes.
7 minutes
Yeah.
till you're in the fat burning state.
But you're gonna have to go hard.
Like, damn. Now we're thinking about.
You can't go like.
Okay, so if the woman was doing it, she would have to probably get like what 120 beats per minute,
Okay.
somewhere around that.
Yeah, and then in that case, so we're gonna go hard.
That was some professional shit right there. What we just did right there, that was professional.
We work together. 7 minutes, but you gotta go hard.
7 minutes, about 120 beats per minute. You good?
Yeah.
You're good.
So do that.
You'll start getting into some.
Yes.
Damn, but then how many positions you got? No, it's too much. It's still too much because
Okay.
after position 2,
Yeah.
I'm kind of want to be finished with this whole thing. This whole thing's been exhausting.
I agree.
Like,
I
it's a little
agree.
bit too
That's
much.
it. 15 minutes. That's
I gotta
it.
go
We're
to
done.
work. I gotta go do stuff. You know.
I did see a post on Instagram where it said, "Well, what's considered like what's your max during sex?"
Okay. Yeah.
And people, no, not you.
I was like,
That was the
like,
question.
like-
And people were like, actually, I was surprised because it was such a short amount.
I don't think people really want to be having sex for that long. Like when we was younger, it
I
was
think
cool.
the younger people,
Yeah.
the younger, like I don't know, whatever young is, but because I consider myself young sometimes.
I know
Until
your
my
age.
knees hurt.
Knees hurt because it's raining.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they say sometimes people have injuries and
Yo,
they,
remember
they
I
feel
came in, I said my knees hurt.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
not-
when
I'm not
it's weird. Like when my shoulder starts to hurt a little bit when the rain is rain is coming.
Oh my
So
god.
like I do like actually
Okay.
like stretches and shit.
Well
like
then
that. I don't know,
younger
it's a weird thing. I don't-
younger than us.
Okay.
Think longer is better. Oh no.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I can't.
It's because the stamina. The stamina's too much.
It could be.
They
It
don't
could
have
be.
nothing else to do. You just
That's
like,
true.
hey, my man.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about my past conversation. You can always go back to the Real Shit Talkers earlier YouTube, and you'll hear I'd be like, yeah, it was like 6 hours.
6 hours.
Yeah, I have a literally, whatever. I have an 8 hour. I have an 8 hour, and I still haven't been beaten yet. Shout out to anybody who could go over 8 hours, because I did that once in my life, and I was like, that was never gonna happen again and ever again. That was
8. That's a whole job.
That's a whole job. That's a whole job. So
No.
I came in there with them construction boots on.
But weren't you hungry?
Huh?
Weren't you hungry?
Yo, listen. I was fasting. I'm just gonna say that. Maybe I don't know. I was just burning.
thirsty?
I know I was burning me
Didn't
over.
you have to use a bathroom?
Yeah,
At
I
all?
think. No, I didn't use the bathroom. That'd be gross. I
Okay.
think after. Yeah, I can't stop in the middle and then go pee and come back like, stick it right back there. That's disgusting.
Okay. So 8 hours without going to the bathroom, without eating.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was a savage when I was young.
Oh, that's too long.
A savage, yo. But no, I
Gosh,
can't. Not
my
anymore.
vagina hurts.
Yeah. Shout out to
thinking-
that young woman who let me do that type of nonsense.
Oh my gosh.
She got a story to tell you.
Okay. So back to
You gotta understand, once you get to that point, you gotta become very creative.
yes,
Yeah,
absolutely. I
because
agree.
like you can't be in like missionary position 17 times.
No, you can't.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
No, then it gets boring.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird.
It gets boring.
It could definitely bored. Can we change this?
Okay, what's the next question?
Next question is: should we think to Okay, this is a legit question.
Okay.
Should we think to add trans? Should we think? Oh, let me fucking read this one.
Or trans.
Okay, should we think of added trans fat as we think of added sugar, knowing that the data says that it leads to chronic disease, abnormal obesity, and heart disease like sugar?
So trans what?
Added
fat?
trans fat.
Added trans fat is worse than added sugar?
No, so they were saying, so there was a study showing us saying about added trans fats, right?
Okay.
And how trans fats is bad. Now, there was a big argument when we found out that trans fats aren't really bad, but there's like, now they're adding certain trans fats to foods and things like that. And having that added trans fat causes these abnormal diseases and things like that. Should we think about, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree. I think adding trans fat is worse than adding sugar.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
I think sugar's cancer. Honestly.
You think sugar causes cancer?
Hell yeah, I think sugar
causes obesity, being overweight, and then that can cause, it can be a gateway to certain cancers.
Yeah.
But I think trans fat automatically causes heart disease. Like, hands down causes heart disease.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
Not all trans fats, right?
Trans fat.
Not all trans fats.
So there's different types of fat. So we have unsaturated fat, saturated fat, and trans fat. Okay. So the unsaturated fat, that's fine. That actually helps improve heart disease. But saturated fat, no. Trans fat, no.
So stay away from trans fat. Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying.
So stay away from trans fat.
But that'd be really difficult because
trans fat comes from things that we kind of should, have moderately anyways.
That's what I think. That's what they were saying. Added trans fat, because they're taking trans fats from something else, and they're putting it into other foods. And I don't think that. If you
that's why we should just eat whole foods.
Whole foods,
not the store. Have whole foods. So like fruits and vegetables, they don't have any added sugar. They don't have any added fat. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So cheese is fine. Right, cheese, because cheese is cheese. For me, though. No. Well, for some people, maybe not cheese. Cheese yogurt is fine. Mm-hmm. If you're a vegetarian, so a plant eater, so you're not adding anything into those.
Right. So you
grains, rice, bread. Just stick to whole foods, people.
I was looking at something saying, maybe you know more about it. I was looking at the fruit. Right? Okay. There's a lot of no seeds in my fruit. Like, I grew up on seeds. What is that about?
Why do you want seeds in your fruit?
But why is there no seeds in my fruit? Well, how did we come from seeds?
Yeah.
And
what? So like, I know grapes and what else? What else doesn't have any seeds in it?
Now oranges don't have seeds.
Okay.
I was looking up, the original banana had seeds. Yeah. The original
bananas do have seeds.
Yeah.
So,
but what's going on there?
That's interesting. I'm actually gonna look that up, because it doesn't really bother me that there's no seeds and fruit. I don't think it's something that is going to make it any improvement into my body. Mm-hmm. So if it doesn't have seeds, so like seedless watermelon.
You don't think that's like a genetic modification or something in
Absolutely.
fruits?
I definitely agree, but you have to pick your battle.
Right.
So I'd rather have a seedless fruit than added trans fat.
Yeah,
right?
I kind of see it the same way.
Yeah, so that's how I live my life. Like, I know there's something that I'm eating that may not be organic, as long as I'm not, I was gonna say baking. I'm not growing it myself. Not baking. I'm not growing it myself. But if you're not growing it yourself, you make the best choice that you can make.
Right.
I wish I can. We talked about this last time. I wish I can grow my own food.
You should. I already got the tomatoes going.
Do you?
Yeah, tomatoes. The flowers starting to open. So.
But here you can only grow it like half the year outside.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, get one that you have a window.
Oh my gosh, my window is so low. No, it's not.
You don't have a window. You don't have any light that comes through the window.
No, I have a window.
Oh no! You got a prison window?
No.
Is that
right?
What it is?
Is that what it is? It's like a prison window.
Got a prison window. That's
I sometimes.
Do you live in a county?
No.
Just let me know now.
I live in the first floor, and my window is like, you have. So when you look up, it's like this. Hi, world.
Hey, move. That just sounds depressing.
No, I want to move, and then hopefully get a backyard where I can grow my own.
Okay.
My own vegetables. That's my goal.
What?
Once I pass my test.
Once in June, right?
My goal.
When you take your
Yes,
test
don't
in
tell
June?
everybody when my test is.
Oh,
The pressure.
Oh, they're gonna know because I'm gonna have you on later on that month.
Yeah.
So they're gonna know that you had to take your test.
I have this app, right, that I've been studying. I love it. So I YouTube what other RDs did to pass the exam, and a couple of people, they use this app. So I'm gonna tell you how ridiculous these questions are.
So why are you so afraid?
No, because I'm like a perfectionist. I want to make sure that I don't want to get an 80. I want to get a 99.5. Like, I want to pass. I don't want to just pass.
I understand that.
Even though it doesn't matter.
You're overachiever.
Yes.
I get it.
Yeah, maybe that's the word.
It's all right. It's
you know,
all right.
I don't want to just pass. I want to pass. Okay?
So what's one of your like, if you're one of your rituals right before a test? What do you usually do? That'll be one of the best questions.
Before a test?
Yeah.
I'm not supposed. I do this, but I don't think it's a good thing to do. I study before the test.
Okay.
But then I read that that's not a good thing to do.
No, you cram and you actually destroy.
Right?
That's what I heard.
Right?
Okay,
It's not good.
It's not
so this is why it's difficult to let go of those habits, those bad habits. So I'm constantly like, I think I overwhelm my body, my brain especially. Okay, so here is a question.
Okay.
Wait. What vitamins would you recommend for an alcoholic and why? 1 or A. Fiber to decrease esophageal varices. Thiamine to prevent. See, I can't. All right, how do you even pronounce? Half these words you can't even pronounce.
Don't worry about pronouncing. Just know what they are.
Wernicke's esophagopathy. C. Sodium to reduce ascites. And D. Folate to prevent tetany.
Tetany?
Yes.
I don't even know what that is. What's a tetany?
Folate to prevent tetany. Right?
Okay. I don't know what tetany is.
So that's one of my questions.
So what would you provide?
It's thiamine. And I only know that because I know thiamine. I don't know what Wernicke's esophagopathy, like.
Maybe that's the test. They're putting in stuff you don't know on purpose.
I know. So that's one of the questions. See, isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, it's but you knew the answer.
I did.
So why did you blow your test again?
No, because I want to get 100. I don't want to get a 90. That's why.
All right. So she's gonna do her test next time, okay?
No, I'm doing it.
All right, good.
No, I'm doing it.
Right. So, can you be heavy and healthy?
No, we had this question last time.
Listen, I just get the questions. I don't remember.
Can you be heavy? What is healthy? So we're actually taught not to use the word healthy to diagnose someone. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because healthy for me can be different for you.
Right.
So these questions have to be more specific. So you can say
you can say like.
No, you can say like, can being overweight. By being overweight, can you still have high blood pressure? Or can you not have high blood pressure? By being overweight, can you have diabetes, or can you not have? Does that make sense? So it has to be like, well, what's unhealthy? What are you looking for? What's the specific answer? The issue that we have now is that everyone has their own definition of healthy.
Right.
So healthy to me can be different for healthy for you. So what is healthy for you?
For me?
Yeah. It could be maybe looking at the outside of someone. Right?
Healthy for me is just doing shit. I don't know, like being able to move. I guess.
Healthy. Like, so being
I just want to be
able
functional as possible. So as much functional movements and as long as I'm able to operate, I'm good.
So I work with kids, and a lot of the kids are actually, their weight is perfect, but then they have low iron. Does that make sense?
Right.
So what was the question?
What can you be healthy? Can being overweight, can you still be declared healthy?
I don't think so. I think that by being overweight, you have more at risk of developing diabetes, developing knee issues, right?
Do you think like just being overweight, it's more your percentages of these things have to go up but you could still maybe be an anomaly and not
you are
have any of these problems?
By you being overweight, you are. Well, that's okay. Hold on, because we talked about BMI before. Remember?
Yes.
Okay, so now it gets even trickier. By being overweight, it's a definition determined by your BMI. So your weight, right, determined by your height. Now, if you are overweight, considered by your BMI, but you're a muscle builder,
right,
you're considered healthy.
Right.
Healthy in that term.
So it depends on how your body
low
structure.
Risk of diabetes and low risk of high blood pressure or any heart disease.
So
now that's a tricky question. That's a tricky question
that's
again.
What I'm kind of get to.
Okay, so no, these questions have to be very specific. So for anyone out there, if you log into your BMI and you are considered overweight, the second step to do is, if it says that you are overweight, the second step is to check your body fat percentage. Okay. But with that, there's a hair there. But with that, you typically either need some sort of machine that will track that, or we can do what we do, a skin fold test. So you
grab the clamp.
You do that, and then that determines your body fat percentage, and then there I definitely can determine whether you are considered healthy in the sense of, are you at risk of heart disease? Which is our right now America's biggest risk.
How does heart disease really come? Like, I mean, what is it, like mucus, or is it like fat around the heart?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Like,
it's fat around the heart. So heart disease is caused by stress. It's caused by your diet, meaning your diet is consistent of high fatty foods or high sugary foods, high caloric foods. Those are the highest risk. And also it can be family history. So if you are African American, you are more at risk.
Yes,
have you heard of that?
Yes, I heard about that. That's supposed to be like our salt and everything lower and all
That's
that.
That's it. On sodium, absolutely. So right there, so maybe those 4 would be the highest ways to reduce, I guess, not being African American, just kidding. Having a low sodium diet, a low fatty diet, a moderately consistent caloric diet, and reduce your stress level, increase your activity.
That actually goes into one of the questions I have
here.
It
Excellent.
Says, how much does stress really matter when getting in shape?
Stress matters a lot. So the mind is very powerful. What you want to do is try to get yourself mentally prepared for whatever routine that you're ready to do. So let's say whatever your goals are. So your goal is to, lose body fat percentage. Don't overwhelm yourself into having to reach that goal at a certain time. Take your time. Remember, the point of doing this is to ultimately just live a healthy lifestyle. So if you cannot reach your goal at a certain time, or if you cannot look like a certain individual, or like your personal trainer, you don't have to. That causes you more stress.
It does cause you stress.
It does. So stress less. But then exercise actually reduces stress. So I feel like while you're doing it, you're actually reducing stress. It's almost like 2 in 1.
So you're stressing out and then not stressing?
Don't stress out before you work out, because then you're not going to do it. Just do it.
No, when I'm stressed out, I can't work out for nothing.
Really?
No, it's a battle uphill from there, that day.
Real. So what do you do when you're stressed? Like, what do you turn to?
I turn to nothing. I go into my head, and then I live there for a while. So
no, I don't think that's healthy.
I don't know if that's not healthy. I just kind of I shut it down.
Okay.
Like, I shut it down. Well, of course, I make sure everybody else is good. The wife, the kids,
of course.
Fine.
Good.
And then I just shut it all down, right?
Okay.
And I don't go to sleep. I just kind of live in here for a little bit and just think about a lot of stuff. Kind of stress out in my head until it's over.
No,
you gotta
don't
ride
do
through
that.
it. No, you gotta ride through
that.
it. No. You gotta ride through it.
I feel like,
because I gotta get back to the gym. Okay, I ain't got time. I gotta go work out with clients.
Gym. Take a walk.
I gotta pretend that everything is nice and you ever,
don't pretend.
You ever taught a class, exercise class? I teach guys exercise classes. Right?
I've taught Zumba, but I don't like it anymore to do it.
But you know how you have to get before you start that class.
You have to get pumped.
You gotta get pumped up. Can't be stressed out.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So shut it down. Go in my head. we stress out together.
Yeah.
I create like 12 different voices. I don't know
Okay,
how.
okay.
We all scream at each other, and then one voice come back. We're like, all right, all you guys gotta die. And then,
Oh my
and then boom, we back here. We get level headed.
Okay.
Chill out.
No,
Deal
I
with our
don't.
situations.
No, don't do that. If you are stressed, and I did like psychology. Talk to someone. And this sounds super corny.
That sounds
but
super corny.
I know.
You can't just
but
talk
I'm super
to people.
corny.
You can't just talk to anyone.
You can talk to someone that you trust.
Hey, Barbara.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a minute.
And take a walk. Take a
What'd you say?
walk.
Yeah, I know. I haven't talked to you since I left you in the street that day. But hey, listen, I gotta drop some heat on you.
Who are you talking to?
I gotta drop some heat on you.
No. I definitely think you should call a friend, and if that's not, and then take a walk.
Okay.
And then talk to yourself while you're taking a walk.
See, I'm technically doing the same thing anyway.
You are.
Yeah.
But you need to get your body moving.
I just said it in more of a.
But get your body moving.
No, we shut it down.
No, don't do that.
I might
just
be standing in one
next
place
time.
like this for an hour.
You can meditate. Meditating is nice. Is that what you're doing? You're meditating and you don't know you're meditating?
I don't know. It's an angry meditation.
No. That's not healthy. Don't do that.
That sounds so dark.
No, meditating definitely helps. So but when you meditate, you have to try to block all of those thoughts.
Okay, I'm just gonna play devil. I'm gonna play like the person who doesn't have the time.
Okay.
I can't meditate. I don't have time to meditate. How long you have to do to meditate?
It can be as long as you want.
Oh man.
So if you want it to be just
I gotta
2 minutes,
set up a pillow and stuff.
No, you don't. You find a comfortable position,
and I fell asleep.
Then that's nice. It helped you go to sleep.
No, I woke up. I was stressed out again about the same situation. What are you talking about?
No,
meditation?
then you meditate again.
I gotta go back to bed. I gotta go to work. What are you doing? What's happening here?
Try to turn all of your stress into positives. So if it so happens that you're stressing over, I don't know, finances, moving situation, school, test,
baby mothers,
baby mom.
I ain't got no baby mama problems. Thanks.
I don't have any baby
Shout
mama
out to the wife.
problems.
You know what I mean? Don't.
But okay, or that. Just try to find a positive in it, or this too shall pass. Meditate, this will pass, and then keep it going.
Really?
I don't know.
Does that really work?
That's what I do. I didn't take my test, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna stress over it. I was stressing over it before.
So stress could really play a big role in your
health.
In your health.
Absolutely, mental health. It definitely can. If you are not in a mental state to take care of yourself and your body, then you're not going to be healthy. I feel like once you can take care of your mind, then you can take care of your body. Does that make sense?
I get what you're saying.
If you're not ready to do it, you won't do it.
Like I was looking at something saying like stress could cause like disease or things like that.
Stress can.
How does that
heart
work?
Disease.
How does that work though? Like, is it your body starts attacking itself because you're mentally stressed out? Like, what is that?
I think so. I think it's not. I don't know the actual, I guess, science behind it, but I feel like it's probably your blood is not pumping to your heart where it should.
Because you're stressing.
Because you're stressing.
What is it like? Wait.
Right? Do you think so?
That sounds crazy.
I have to research that. There's a lot of stuff that I want to
crazy.
research now. I know, like right now, I'm doing my master's, and I always get overwhelmed in a good way, where it's like I want to learn so much about the body, and that would probably be a good topic then. So how the stress itself, how can that cause heart disease?
Yeah, how does that itself cause heart
right?
disease? I always wondered that.
Just that, not including smoke. Oh, we forgot smoking.
Smoking causes heart disease.
Yeah, I heard. Smoking. No, it's like it's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no smoking cigarettes.
No smoking. Get off them tar sticks.
So that's a big one. I can't believe you forgot that.
Well, there's some people who might be the special ones that live to their 90s smoking Marlboros.
I know. Right? I would love to interview those people.
We can't lie. Those people exist, especially during the baby boomer days.
Yeah.
A lot of those older.
They exist, but maybe they don't do. Maybe they don't stress. Right?
Yeah, because you're smoking. Like once they start stressing, they hit it. They hit that cigarette. They drag. What does it call it? Yeah, hitting the drag.
I don't know.
I don't know. They drag that right, and they go. Fuck it, right? Like that's what I would do. Like I just be like, you know what, whatever, fuck that.
But if you smoke cigarettes, do you still have the energy to like exercise or work out?
I heard cigarettes is nootropic.
What?
Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, I was reading something. A cigarette could be a nootropic. It actually stimulates the brain. The nicotine stimulates.
And
the
then
brain.
what about your lungs? Don't you need your lungs?
It's everything else that's with it.
Okay.
Yeah, the nicotine plus all the other extra added chemicals and ingredients. That's definitely gonna do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
because I was like, we're going in the wrong direction.
we're not.
We're like, smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. But we gotta state the facts. The facts is
it
that
reduces the stress and you can work out.
Yeah, but you should honestly not smoke cigarettes. Like that's just how we feel. But
yeah,
there are studies saying that nicotine is a nootropic. And that's why some people go ahead and nicotine and go back to work.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm not into that. I will rather meditate.
I'd rather get some of this good chi, of this good chi energy coming through the window.
Yeah, I'd rather just meditate, eat good, work out, and that's my stress reliever.
That
it's
goes
so corny,
into,
but it's true.
No, but that also goes into something else.
Okay.
It says studies are now showing that we have a second brain in the stomach. How important is it to have a proper gut biome, and what probiotics do you suggest?
Oh, this is fun. So I worked for a bariatric weight loss surgical center, and we have a hormone called ghrelin that's in our stomach.
Yeah.
I think that hormone itself is very powerful. So that hormone kind of tells your hypothalamus that you're hungry. Right. So after the
shit, we got the skinny gene right now.
Yeah,
okay, so you're gonna shut that off.
You have to.
You're gonna shut off that one hormone, and you're gonna get 90s model's body.
Yeah, shut it off. Don't listen to ghrelin. So ghrelin actually causes the growling too that you get in your stomach. Okay. So it fucks with your body because you're like, oh, am I hungry?
Isn't that dangerous though? Because then you could like starve by accident if you do cut it off.
No, you have to be realistic. I feel I do the 4-hour rule. I feel like if it's been 4 hours since you have not eaten and you have low energy, your stomach perhaps is growling, then you are hungry. Right. Listen to your body.
Yeah, that's gonna.
But if it's been 2 hours, and all of a sudden you're hungry, you have to ask yourself, well, what was the last thing I ate? Was it something that was nutritious enough to have satisfied my hunger, or was it like a candy bar where it's gonna leave you hungry?
Well, what if you're one of those people and I know some of them, they say they're not hungry. They don't get hungry. For some reason they could just
so
eat.
They have lower ghrelin hormones.
Yeah. So
right? So that's not our fault.
Yeah, but don't they retain more fat because their body's like because there is something called like starvation mode, right?
Okay.
Your body retains fat because it doesn't know when you're gonna eat.
Okay.
So
by eating less, you do get hungry less.
Yeah,
yes,
the ones I encounter that do say, that they're not hungry, they're usually not in shape at all. You know,
they're not in shape, but are they? Is their weight stable? Like,
it's not that great.
No.
They're not at a low weight.
Yeah.
They're heavier weight.
Okay. So then what's happening is they're eating the wrong foods. So if you're overweight and then you're saying, oh, I'm not hungry, it's just because you're eating the wrong foods, and then you've kind of trained yourself to not feel hungry. Does that make sense?
Okay. I get what you're saying.
So you have to train your body. By eating nutritious foods, you should physically not feel hungry. So again, within those 4, I don't know, because then they have that new shit coming out with the what's it called? You mentioned it last time.
What
oh my gosh, I drew a blank. That you don't eat for
intermittent fasting.
Yes.
You're right.
And that I don't know. I'm a little iffy about. I haven't done enough research.
It's called just life.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just time you're not supposed to eat and time you're supposed to eat. It's just what it is just giving yourself a window of eating.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay.
So that's really it.
I feel like that's stressing you out more.
I think it's stressing you out because you're thinking about it.
Follow your body. Follow what your body is saying. If your body is telling you you're hungry, fucking eat.
Right.
If you're not hungry and you're like, oh man, I really want that cookie, that donut, that cake, but you're not hungry, then you have to find that control and that balance of, I know I'm not hungry. Perhaps I can have a small amount, but if I continue to eat more than what I should, this is where the overweight comes from.
I remember you coming in and you were saying how it's all about changing the habits. I remember
yes, it's all about changing habits. So I don't know about that intermittent fasting yet. I'm a little bit iffy about it because now you have to train yourself to a time.
I think it's more about trying to take control of the situation.
Absolutely.
Except for like it's forcing you to be accountable for how much food you're eating and when you're eating it. I think that's
agree.
more. I think that's what intermittent fasting really is about, because in all periods of history, you did it. You just didn't know you was doing it because you didn't eat all the time.
So the less you eat, I feel like the less hungry you are.
It really is. It's just that, we got into a place where we have such a surplus of food now that people forgot that how original we ate.
And I use that method too. I say, could you imagine, like, hundreds of years ago, we didn't have donuts, we didn't have potato chips.
So you would eat a certain amount of time.
But we ate whole grains.
Yes, and you ate good too. Yes.
So then I said, but now we have medicine. Now we have medicine that helps us live longer. So yeah, maybe we could be overweight or obese and have some sort of heart disease, but we take medication for it. We'll take high blood pressure medication, where back then they didn't have that.
So medication drive me nuts. I'm trying to just get to a point where I don't need that stuff. I just want.
I know.
That's the
I
dream.
try.
That's the dream. We all want to dream that.
I did a little hippie stage myself once, where I didn't want to wear deodorant. I didn't want to.
No. Oh no.
I didn't want, and oh my gosh.
No.
Yeah, I did that. I did it. If I had like a headache, I would be like, no, I would just smell like lavender oil, and I'll try to prevent adding anything to my body.
That's not hippie.
I
don't take headache medicine.
You don't take anything?
Nope.
Nothing?
I just drink water.
Okay.
I lock myself away in a dark room, maybe. I don't know, but I don't like taking stuff.
No, I neither do I.
It's bad enough I gotta take supplements.
I know.
So,
okay, so you take supplements.
I do take supplements.
Then you take something.
Yeah.
So like, what do you take?
Multivitamin. Right now I'm on CLA because it's strategy season. But and that's pretty. And an omega-3 at 1,000 milligrams.
So all those you can find in foods.
Yes. I don't know, but I don't take away from my food.
No,
it's
that's
just I need
good.
the extra.
Just
I'm
an
always
additional.
on the move.
I agree with that. That's fine. So by taking it, I do the same thing. So I take a multivitamin at night too, just to take in a little extra. Let's say my diet wasn't perfect that day.
Right.
So just to improve whatever I was lacking.
Right.
And usually, especially, we live in Jersey, so our vitamin D levels are typically low.
Yeah, I was listening to something like that. I wanted to ask you, how important is vitamin D?
Vitamin D is good for your bones. So perhaps maybe not now, but in the future, it will affect it. So all we're doing is preventing that from happening.
Now, how do we get vitamin D naturally?
So from the sun.
That's
unfortunately,
so
I know.
It's
and we're always indoors.
That reminds me of that joke where it says we need the sun, but at the same time it's trying to kill us.
Yes. So
joke.
because I do the same thing. I've always wore sunscreen. I have like my moisturizer for my face. I have sunscreen on it. And then I say to myself, but my vitamin D is low. So maybe I shouldn't wear sunscreen. But then I'm like, but now I'm at risk for of any skin disease. So it's ridiculous. You only need about 15-20 minutes. It's not even that much. But even so, because our sun is different, we only get most of it for half the year. Right. So yeah, right here in the East Coast, our vitamin D levels are low.
Well, let me ask a question, without this getting super controversial. Would the difference in melanin and skin complexion, would that change any need for the vitamin D or any need for like sun absorption and stuff like that?
Absolutely. So the melatonin, melatonin is what helps you sleep.
Yeah, help you sleep. Oh, melatonin.
I have taken melatonin before too.
Oh man, I took one of those, but I had a bad insomnia. If you have some insomnia but you're trying to keep it still natural, get some melatonin.
I have. I've done that throughout college. I was like, I can't sleep because I'll have too much coffee, and then too much coffee, and then I can't sleep, and then I'll wake up tired.
You must have been jittery as shit.
That was bad.
All college, you must have been jittery.
I was very jittery.
No.
But I passed, so.
But I made it. So
shout out to coffee.
Shout out to coffee. Shout out to melatonin.
Yeah. Melanin. It does affect. So try to. I say do a combination. Wear sunscreen when it's needed. And still take your vitamin D supplements. You think
everyone in New Jersey should take vitamin D supplements?
I do think so.
That's a broad.
Why? Are we gonna get in trouble?
No, somebody's gonna hit me up like, well, you tell her to shut her mouth.
Oh my gosh!
I got this research happening right here. Okay.
I know listen, with science, I feel like every day things change.
Yes.
So for us, in order to keep our license, we actually have to keep doing what we call CEUs. So we just keep doing research, and we have to hit a certain amount in order
that's
to
good.
keep,
No, that's good, because
so that's what makes actually dietitians different from anyone online, social media that call
I think
themselves.
they should do that with all medical professionals too.
No, they do.
No,
They do that.
because I know for a long time
CEUs.
they were saying how a lot of doctors were stuck in their ways because they just never refreshed or try to look up.
But you
new
can
stuff.
cheat, of course. You can either have someone. So you have options. You can either go to seminars. So I have. Oh, there's a big one coming up in October. It's in Washington this year. I think. No, it's in Philly. It's called Fancy, and basically it's just a big seminar of nutrition and new studies. And I'm super excited to go to that. But so doctors have. Or psychs, where they are mandatory to go to either a seminar or perhaps read, something and then take a small little quiz on it. That's it. No, if you have a license, it should be mandatory, but it is for us. It is for us, at least, if you have a license. But
it's so crazy when I run into a doctor and they're telling me like I'll probably see a lot of factual evidence saying something, and then I go to a doctor and they're telling me something old that they used to know. I'm just like, oh, so you don't keep up.
So that's so funny you say that, because I was going to a dermatologist and we were talking about the sun, and I had suffered from adult acne, and so the dermatologist tells me, go outside in the sun and just hang out in the sun and it'll help with your acne. And I was like, I am so confused. I left there probably more, and he was old. And he was the sweetest guy. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm totally not listening to him. but I was like, just give me whatever lotion you have, doctor. Like, well, that's the problem. Everybody comes in here asking for medication, and they don't want to do like the holistic thing. So you want me to stand outside in the sun?
And burn.
I don't know.
And burn.
I don't know.
Okay.
That was very weird to me.
Maybe
there is something.
Did he suggest sunscreen?
I didn't even ask.
He just wants you to get golden
I didn't
brown.
even ask because I was just so confused. Like, I was always taught, especially I've been to other dermatologists, to stay away from the sun.
Yeah.
Like to, wear a hat or wear sunscreen. And he's telling me absolutely not. Just hang out in the sun.
Oh, that's too confusing for me.
That is so confusing.
No.
So with science and with nutrition especially, I feel like our field is like the most contradictive and most conflicted.
Well, isn't that because nutrition is pretty much of a new topic?
It's very new and it changes, I feel like, every day. There's something new. And that's something that kind of scares me because I'll be so used to my ways maybe.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, well, smoking causes heart disease. But then maybe in 5 years, like you were saying, they're like, actually, studies show smoking is the best thing for you.
No, it's not the best thing for you. It definitely causes cancer. But
it does.
But it is but you gotta say what nicotine
that's an
does.
example.
Yeah,
that's an example. I don't know, like fruits, right. Eating, I don't know, the seeds of fruit. It's good for you now. No, I don't know. It's gonna be something new every day, and it's very scary to think because I have to keep up with this.
I remember when I was a kid, they my grandmother and my mother played a joke on me. They said if I ate a watermelon seed that it will grow once I drink water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
what did you do?
I used to like flick the watermelon seeds out the thing.
There's a Rugrats episode of that.
Oh yeah, there is
Rugrats?
one. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
So that's where I thought of that, and I'm
Chucky
like,
Pickles.
Yes, and he was
I got that
freaking
shirt.
out.
I was wearing it last week. Shout
Oh
out
my
to
gosh.
Chucky, that's my boy.
Yes.
I'm about to get a Chucky tattoo.
Do you remember Hey Arnold? Hey Arnold.
Oh yeah.
I loved Hey Arnold.
I think Arnold should have just took Helga to the side.
I
and been
agree.
Like, listen, let me holler at you. I ain't got time to be playing these. I know what it is, Helga.
No, why just spit in your hand?
Because you got to wet it up sometimes. Listen, I ain't ready. You ain't ready. Just, Helga's playing games. We got time for this. I'm grown.
Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. So today's Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo, but we are not. Because we haven't drunk anything. We're not going to be
No, I'm not drinking anything. I have acid reflux.
She has acid reflux because she partied too hard for April.
Yeah. It was my birthday. I'm ashamed.
Yeah, terrible person.
I'm ashamed. So I have a recipe for Cinco de Mayo.
What is it?
So you take tequila.
Okay.
The Diet Snapple. Don't kill me. It's Diet Snapple. You take Diet Snapple lemonade.
You over here preaching about health.
No, it's fine. It's,
All right. Tequila, Diet Snapple.
that's it.
That's what type of tequila?
I don't give a shit. Any fucking tequila. Like, who cares? I don't care what tequila.
That's not your
Motherfucker, tequila.
You made it seem like you was about to make a whole cocktail.
Okay, so that's my version of a skinny margarita. What do you think?
I was a bartender for a long time.
Okay, well, what would you think of that?
I would think that you should get out. But it's
okay. Diet
it's okay.
Snapple lemonade. Is it lemonade? Limeade.
Limeade.
Yeah. Diet Snapple
so
limeade.
You want the pre-made Diet Snapple limeade.
That's it.
And that's just a...
And tequila. And ice.
And ice.
Maybe a little lime.
A little lime
Salt
on
the rim.
All right, see, now we're getting there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no.
Salt
so you
on the
need
rim.
all that.
An umbrella. I don't fucking know.
No umbrellas. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's a dark-ass drink.
Okay, and there we go. It's 100 calorie or less drink.
Yeah, so after you get to the sixth one.
No, why are you drinking 6? Do you want acid reflux?
Apparently you did.
No, it was just the month. I didn't drink like a lot
yes, you did.
Yesterday.
It's okay.
The month.
I'm not going to judge you at all. Just going to let you know.
It was
I'm
so
not going to
bad.
judge you, but...
You know what? We should have done that here. We should have made that here.
What? The drink?
Yeah.
I have to drink after the show.
Well, what the hell?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was coming on here to be talk about fitness and exercise.
Yeah.
And then you want me to bring alcohol.
Yeah.
You should have just told me. I didn't know it was that type of party.
No, I
bring the alcohol out, baby. I ain't got time for none of this. Do we got any alcohol in the back? Bring it out. But I would really do this. She wants to do it. Yeah,
but do we have... We don't have the Diet Limeade.
Who gives a shit? We got X's in the back. Bring them X's out too. See, X is about to get this drink. See, you shouldn't even start it. You shouldn't even start it.
I wrote a paper that alcohol.
Now I'm gonna make you drink while answering questions.
Oh yeah. Gosh, I'm gonna have more acid reflux.
Oh, shout out to Dark Messiah.
Thank you.
Shout out to the real homie Dark Messiah. We got X's energy in here.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Is it the same thing?
Zero
this
sugar.
is it.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's cute. I like this.
Yeah.
This works.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. The bottle's blue. We're gonna keep it turned this way because they ain't sponsoring us. We gotta keep it this way because they ain't sponsoring us.
Next time.
Maybe we should turn it a little bit so they could see that they should sponsor.
Okay. It's not tequila.
It's cold as shit.
It's Cinco de Mayo. It's not tequila.
That's the best we do on short notice. I gotta run to the store after this.
Yeah. So someone try that and let me know how it tastes.
What?
The limeade.
The limeade? That sounds gross.
No, it does not.
I remember
How did you make a margarita?
Well, the same way, but I don't want limeade in my tequila. It kind of sounds nasty to me.
So, but how do you make a margarita?
Vermouth, vodka, tequila, or vodka or tequila, the juice, whatever they want.
Oh, and then lime, and then fresh lime.
On the cold thing, pour it inside. Make sure you had, you salt to the rim, lime it up.
Do you put sugar in it?
Depends on what they want. Sweet or not. Sweet or not. Coasters. We about to get stupid in here.
Yeah, in my home
Hold on, let me move this up. Oh, shout out to everybody in the YouTube. Davey Stevie, I see what's up. Bravery up. Yo, what's good, guys? What's going on, X's? We got your stuff out here. You see it. Melanin is the best, says X's. I don't brag. Anyway, I'm loving the new camera angles. Yo, shout out to Marv and the team because they make sure they put this together. I'll pour it for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, because my nails are too long.
I'm a gentleman about this.
Oh my gosh. Can I smell it?
Yeah, smell it.
Oh, it smells good.
Told you. I actually stayed on because of your recommendation.
Aw, that's sweet.
I was gonna be like, you'd have been like, hey.
We need a lime.
Nah, we don't need no lime.
Okay. I'm bringing a lime next time.
We're not bringing it. Yeah, you can bring in drinks if you want to.
Next time, let's make drinks.
No, we're gonna have.
Let's make it, and I have a shaker at home.
All right, bet. Oh, we're having a get together on the 1st.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna have drinks and stuff.
But low calorie only. Low cal.
low calorie.
If we're gonna do it, let's like,
What?
No,
we're gonna do it. We gotta do it nutritiously.
We gotta do nutritious.
Yeah, so we're gonna be drunk nutritiously.
We add some vitamin C in there.
Let's do it. I'll do it. Shit, like, we do a nutritional
on alcohol.
On alcohol, I think
that's great. I think that's something that we can all relate. I don't think that in order to be healthy, I guess we'll continue that term, although we are not really supposed to use that term.
Healthy?
Yeah.
Healthy's not a good term?
No. It's actually not a term that for example, when I write my notes, I can't use the word healthy. So client wants to be healthy. I cannot use that word.
Client wants to be...
Client is interested in lowering her body fat percentage. Client is interested in reducing her risk of heart disease. Client is interested in reducing her, just her overall, or improving her caloric intake.
All right.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. My birthday was in April too as well.
All right, what did you do? Because I did a lot.
I didn't do much.
This is good.
It's actually really good.
It is.
I didn't do much. I just hang out with my wife. We went to a stand-up comedy show.
That's fun.
Yeah, we do that.
Was it good?
I'm a huge. I love comedy.
I do too. I like comedy movies. Going to stand-up comedy if they're good. Sometimes I get nervous.
Oh man, this comedy show was it was good.
Okay,
it was good, but no. It was good halfway in. And then the last person had to try to bring it back from the depths of hell because the first 3 comments it was this one guy who was just very vulgar. He's the host. He was the hosting it.
Vulgar, like cursing.
Yeah. We was all sitting right in the front row. We just me and my brother do it. My brother's super animated, so we up in it like more than it had to be. And then, so he kind of like paid more attention to us. So that's what made it kind of really more funny.
Oh my gosh, did he point you guys out?
Oh hell yeah! But
I can't.
It was fine. It was fun. It was fun. I think the worst one. I went through the worst. I knew what I was gonna get into because I think in comedy shows you just kind of like go there with no intention.
Yeah.
You gotta expect to laugh.
Yeah.
I don't want to go there and be like, oh, you hurt my feelings.
No, that's true. No, I'm not sensitive in a way, but I almost don't like to be the center of attention.
Oh yeah.
So it's
low
more
key. Got it. I get it. No, yeah.
Remember
I get
how
you.
I came and I said nobody bother me?
Yeah, nobody bother. Yeah,
I said that.
She came in was like, yo, don't say nothing to me. Dark Messiah was like, hi, my name. She's like, I said don't say. I was like, shit. Chill out. I'm actually gonna go another one.
After my birthday month, I said nobody bother me. I've been hanging out with too many people. I'm tired. So yesterday I did nothing. It was nice. I had a lot to do, but I didn't do it.
Right.
I lied. I went food shopping, but that was it. I went. Really?
You gotta finish, yo.
No, I can't.
You gotta finish,
It's 11 in the morning. I can't do this.
It's 12 somewhere.
Oh.
You were so It's 12 here. Oh, so it's not 11 in the morning.
Already?
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Oh my gosh, it goes so fast.
Yeah. This is a time zone.
It's always fun here.
It's always fun.
I like to talk.
I know.
Yesterday I was in the car with my boyfriend and he was like, do you ever just be quiet?
He was like, listen, when I go on this podcast, I'm going to talk shit now. Now you shouldn't even say nothing. You should use this podcast as like...
I talk a lot.
So you could come in and just get all your vengeance out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
Oh my gosh, stop. Okay, what's the next question? Because I'm curious.
No, drink that. I'm going to ask you the next question. I don't want to hear about your acid reflux. Drink it. We already know what to do. Get your vitamin C on.
I have acid reflux.
I came in here ready. I was like, yo, I came in here with my fruits. I was like, no, I'm not playing this game today. I'm not going to wake up all fucked up. I'm coming in here with my fruits.
Yeah, he did. He had an orange.
I had 2 bananas.
Oh my gosh.
I had an orange and I got an apple on standby just in case I want to act up. Okay.
Okay.
Right, so I had all that.
I'm going running after this.
She's gonna go running, not me, because I ain't got no client after this.
Yeah.
I got another podcast where we gotta drink some more. Shout out to Debbie Daughters for that one. All right. Next question is: do meat rot in your colon? Because that's
red meat.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like for a certain amount. So how much meat are you having?
Yeah, because I would think that if you eat the right percentage of meat, right, your body's going to break it down. Your stomach acid comes in, breaks it down. Your body uses
enough fiber. So lots of fiber helps break it down. Right. Fiber is excellent, and we don't get enough. I kind of want to talk a lot about. We talked about fiber last time.
Let's talk about it.
I love talking about fiber because we do not give it enough credit. We talk about all these other vitamins, but we don't talk about fiber. It helps break down your food.
People think it's cute not taking a shit, yo. People think it's cute. Like, it's not cute not taking a shit.
So
yo.
it's not only about taking a shit, but it's
that
about...
little. No, tell them the truth. You get that little
that's uncomfortable.
starving child belly, and because you don't take that shit. You gotta. Yo, listen.
So
you gotta drop it.
fiber comes from fruits and vegetables. And a lot of people are afraid of eating fruits these days, right? Because of the sugar. 2 servings a day. That's it. 2 servings a day of fruits. You had 4.
Right. Oh, I got more. Y'all think I'm playing today, huh?
No, you actually had 5.
I don't give a damn, y'all. I don't know. Lately, I've been feeling really good on them. Like,
okay.
Like every weekend, I'll probably won't even eat breakfast. I'll just have some fruit.
That's fine. That's perfect.
I'll have the amount I will eat was probably, I have my banana because bananas fill me up.
Yeah.
And I have my banana. Yeah. I'll probably have an orange because I like the little extra vitamin C kick.
Okay.
And then I'll have
you know what has a lot of fiber? Pears.
I hate pears.
I had a pear yesterday. So filling.
I used to love pears. I can't stand them.
Oh my gosh,
no
I'm gonna burp.
Burp, yeah.
I told you it's after I can't do this.
Drink. Now I gotta be that guy. You made me pull out the bottles, right?
I wanted to make a skinny margarita.
Now we gotta drink.
I want to make that
Sky
skinny
vodka with some excess energy drink.
It is good.
The
energy drink is good. But I want to make a margarita next time, please.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Yeah. We'll make margaritas the whole goddamn show as we talk about how you finally did this test.
I know. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. I'm studying tonight. Who are you cheersing?
I cheers you. And then I'm gonna cheers the people.
Oh, okay. See, I can't see.
It's gonna get crazy in here, isn't it? Oh God. I'm not even finished with these goddamn questions. Yeah, so let's talk about a rot in the colon.
Yeah, so don't eat too much meat. Keep it moderate. Eat your greens.
Yeah, I think if you just balance it out, right? You're gonna have red meat, just have a lot of greens.
Yes, exactly. So me personally, I have red meat maybe once a week to once every other week. Right.
I was talking to one of my clients and she was like asking me how do you know what's good for you and how you feel? And I was like, you know what? Sometimes you got to be as basic as possible.
Yes.
You got to get to a point like, okay, this week I'm going to eat fish. And just see how I feel through the week.
Lean protein. So lean protein. Lean protein is seafood, turkey, fish. Okay.
Shout out to my wife for making that turkey.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Like those are lean protein. Egg whites. You don't have to have chicken or fish for dinner. You can have like a egg white omelet. Is that weird?
Egg white omelet? No, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that before. I mean, I grew up on eggs.
Yeah.
Like my food
or if you don't have any high cholesterol, just eat the damn whole egg.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the YouTube. I see you. I don't high cholesterol on eggs? I don't know. Honestly, there's a big piece of me that don't believe that. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even want to believe that eggs do that type of damage to you because
too much of it. Remember, too much of anything.
I don't know.
Just keep that in mind. Too much of anything. Okay, like too much vegetables. One time I ate a whole cauliflower.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't cauliflower. Oh my gosh, I had gas for days.
You talking about like broccoli?
That was a broccoli, like just all like the gassiest vegetable. I don't know what was wrong with me.
I did that once.
I was in pain, like I was in so discomfort, and because of that, I remember thinking to myself, okay, now this is what we mean by do not overdo it with anything. Right. So everything in moderation, including that.
Sometimes you gotta test yourself, see what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, I remember I couldn't even walk.
Oh, that's
it was
bad?
so bad.
I didn't get to that point. I got to the point where I just decided to take a trip to the bathroom and hang out there for a little bit.
So bad. I had pain for days.
Yo, that's
so everything in moderation, including the meat.
Including the meat.
Yeah, that's it. Have your damn meat.
Have your meat, man. Who gives a shit, right?
Or sometimes like if I don't go out often, like to a restaurant, but when I do, maybe that'll be a good time to order.
I know we discussed this before, but I'm like, whatever works for you, it may be different for me. You know, I might be able to have more meat than you. You know,
possibly.
Yeah, and then I might not be able to. I can't deal with certain fishes.
Okay.
Don't mean I stop eating fish. You know?
Exactly. You eat what you like.
I eat what you like, you know?
And that's it. You keep it simple. I like that. Keep it basic.
I just always try to say
Nothing wrong
that.
with a basic,
Keep
bitch.
it basic, yeah. You know,
keep
basic.
it basic.
You keep it basic, girls. You get a tight body. You know,
Keep it
get
basic.
ready for the
You
summertime.
don't have to add all these damn ingredients. You should see how basic my dinners are. It's so basic. It's like sad almost.
No,
It's just a vegetable, a protein, and then a starchy vegetable.
How do you get a foodie to not eat like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a foodie,
What do you mean?
You're a person that just, oh my God, you just live for food. Like, that
No,
meal is.
Then you have to
everything
reevaluate
to
your
you.
habits.
That
What's a
meal-
foodie?
A foodie is a person that just love food, man. Just they
You can
travel
love food.
around.
I love food.
I love food.
I love food, but I'll mostly eat good food.
I love a burger. I don't care. A good burger,
Then eat your burger.
you know, a good burger.
But you can make it a basic burger.
I don't want that basic shit.
No.
Not on my burger. Not on my burger. We don't need no basic burgers around here.
I eat basic
what
burgers.
I need is a man burger. You know, I need a burger. It looks like it will look like they killed the animal outside, brought it inside, and then start cooking it. That's why I like my burger.
No. No, I like no. I'm talking about basic. Like you don't have to add bacon. You don't have to add cheese.
Layer
bacon.
it up.
No, you should see my
I can't have
burgers.
cheese.
They're so boring. I ordered a turkey burger, Ruby Tuesday the other day because they had the salad bar, and I took the bun out, and I just ate the turkey.
That's okay, I guess. No.
And then I dipped it in barbecue
I'll be
sauce.
honest with you. All this
It
fitness
was so
talk,
good.
all this fitness stuff, I'll be talking. If you give me a burger, I want the bun.
Then eat it.
I
Eat the
need
damn bun.
The bun.
No,
Even though
enjoy
I know
yourself.
that bun is probably filled with all types of shit that should not be in my body. I want that.
No, eat it.
bun.
But I had just came back from a cruise, and I ate not typical.
So you ate everything. Yeah.
No, it was honestly I ate good, but it was the desserts. Like I was just like, you know what? One night's not gonna do anything. Oh, the next night that's not gonna do anything.
Right.
So it was more of eating the desserts.
How you came back? How you feel?
Oh, I felt terrible. My stomach hurt. I'm not used to that.
Yeah.
My stomach was like rejecting me.
My body knows when it's like it's shredding time because it's just like it stops eating everything I used to eat, and during the winter it just goes, no, we're not gonna keep this up.
No, that's it. Summer body.
Summer body. That's how we want it.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I think for the most part, you should just have a goal when you work out. Like well, you should have like a body in your head. But a realistic goal. I try to have like a body image in my head that I want, and I try to keep that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, so it's kind of like that's my inspiration while working out.
Yeah, keep a goal.
I just want to look good naked. That's all you really want to do. I think that's what anybody really want to do. You want to look good.
You want to feel good. How about that?
Definitely.
You want to feel good. You want to look good.
And especially when the ladies get, you know, you don't want them to look up at you. You got a belly on top of their belly. You know, that's kind of weird.
Oh my God.
It's nasty. You know, honestly, I'm gonna tell the truth.
Let's not shame the fupa.
No, I'm not gonna. No, but if the man got a fupa.
Leave it. Leave the fupa.
Not me.
If
that shit drive me nuts. I see a little pouch.
No.
I can't. I'm a whore.
Oh no, that's terrible.
No, just joking. No. I can't.
Remember last time I watched my 600 pound?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, after you said that, I felt bad. I stopped watching it.
You stopped? Oh, that made you. I shamed you into that show?
You did.
Oh,
you shamed me into not watching it at the gym while I'm running.
Yeah, because you're a bad person.
Is that
so
bad?
If anybody new to the show or whatever, you got to know that she used to watch my 600-pound life, right? For inspiration.
No.
While she worked out, it said, oh, I was cheering them on. And I'm like, no, you was using them for inspiration, not to be fat. Let's just be honest with you. That's not a lie. But she was like, no, I was cheering for him. No, you wasn't. I get it.
I got emotionally involved.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, oh come on,
listen,
Kevin.
I root for the big guy in the gym. When the big guy's in the gym, I walk up to him, hey,
no,
yo, you doing that wrong. You doing good.
You just said that you made fun of their fupa.
No, I do make fun of the fupa if they gotta have sex, right? Like if you're like, this is just for me. This
Yeah.
is me. This is me looking down at me. If I was fat,
Yeah.
right? If what I believe is fat.
Yeah.
Okay, because let me clean it up. What I believe is
we
fat.
use the word overweight.
If I believe I was overweight,
Yeah.
right, and what I believe is overweight, the one thing that scares me would be if I had a giant belly sitting on top of her belly in missionary position. That freaks me out. I go, no, I don't want to look like that. I want to look, when she look up, she got to be like, is
if
that
that's
Jesus?
If that's motivation
God.
to you.
That's God, and he looks spectacular, right? That's what I want. I want her to feel that way, because when I look down, that's what I want to see. I want to see a goddess.
Okay, then that's so that would be a topic. What motivates you to stay in shape? Or what motivates... Really? You're 7 minutes.
My 7 to 10, 15. I can't.
Your 7 to 15 minutes 15, that motivates you.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to get a good night.
No, what motivates me is feeling good. I have asthma, so reducing that. Being able to go up the stairs without huffing and puffing.
Oh man, that's the worst.
Yeah.
I remember I went up a hill that I used to go up when I was a kid, and I said, I was like, oh hell no, I'm running this hill every goddamn day.
Oh, you know what motivated me once? I ran the George Washington Bridge. It was like a 5K. This was like 5 years ago, and there was an old lady running faster than me, and I was so disappointed in myself. It's like, oh my God. So that was motivating to me.
I remember, it's funny thing you're saying about older people. I remember going skydiving, and I seen an old man. I was gonna turn around because the list they give you is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we can't get in trouble if you die. No one could call us if you die.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It was a lot. It was like 1,000 pages of make sure we don't get in trouble if you die. That was technically what you're signing. 1,000 pages of that. And I was like, man, I'm about to turn around and go home. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I seen this elderly come floating down from the sky like a... He was like, oh man, that was beautiful. And I was like, give me the fucking paper. I'm not gonna let him.
And you did it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the guy that turn around after this old 90-year-old man coming from the sky like a freaking god. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
So I jumped right
like
out that
Superman.
plane. Yeah.
Okay, so that's motivating.
That was motivating.
Yeah, that's
but
motivating.
But you use fat people while you
No,
run.
I don't do that anymore.
You don't? You sure?
No.
Oh no. Well, of course not,
terrible.
because the month of April you was drinking and eating desserts.
Yeah, I went on a cruise.
Acid reflux.
And I got acid reflux. Now I'm paying for it now, and my knees hurt.
So here's a question one of our viewers asks: do masturbation kill gains?
Kill gangs?
Gains, like
oh.
So there was a big conversation in the bodybuilding world. They used to say that if you release your testosterone or really get that release of testosterone, you're not gonna be able to make the same type of gains in the gym.
Like muscle gains?
Muscle gains. So
that again, this is not a nutrition question.
It is a nutrition question. Do masturbation? What? It's a hormonal question.
That's not gonna be on my test.
It's like hormones. Hey, I don't. Hey, you came to the shit talking show. I can't help you. I told you whatever it comes up, comes up.
What do you want the answer to be?
I don't want the answer to be. Well, I know what I believe. I don't believe nothing happens. I don't care.
I don't believe nothing. Who asked this question?
I can't tell people that. I can't tell people that. No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Okay.
I wish it was me though.
I'm gonna say no. It doesn't affect it.
It doesn't affect the gains.
So
you think so?
I don't know. That's a stupid ass question.
Hey, yo, what you want me to do? Yo, what you want me to do?
No,
okay.
that's a stupid question.
We asked that one already. Blah blah blah.
We probably went into most of them.
I think we had this one already when you said how did you become a dietitian? Like what was your reason on doing that?
Why or how?
Oh, why? Why was your reason of anything?
I love science, so I love science. I wanted to be a doctor, but stupid me, I said being a doctor is a lot of school, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm pretty much doing the same amount.
Yeah, it's pretty much right. Yeah, exactly.
So it was a dumb move, but I'm happy I chose nutrition because then eventually I remember thinking, wait, how can I prevent people taking medication, right? So nutrition was something that you, to the best of your ability, you do the best you can to prevent any heart disease and taking certain medications. So that's it. And in order to prevent you going to the doctor.
Right. So you won't.
So I like the prevention aspect of nutrition.
I think the prevention part is getting big now. Like now more people are like
And I love it.
Younger people
I'll always have a job.
Yeah, because a lot of younger people are getting more serious about how their health is going forward. Because
yesterday I went to the park. I'm training for a 10K. So that's like my little mini goal. I just, I did my 5K, I did a few of those. But now this one's a big deal to me because of my asthma. So I'm excited.
Right.
And so as I'm running, I saw a older couple sitting on their phone. This is older couple, maybe like in their 50s or 60s. And then I saw a younger couple on their bike. And I was thinking to myself, wait a minute.
Something's happening.
Yeah, something is wrong.
Right.
I feel like the younger generation, we get a lot of shit for like all the electronics that we have. But I have these, this younger couple who are riding their bikes.
I think since the information is so big now, because we now in jiu-jitsu, they got the nerd assassins. They call them nerd assassins. They're the guys that was always in front of the computer and keyboard, and then they end up getting into jiu-jitsu. And
Okay.
Because what jiu-jitsu is like a chess match, right? But with your body. So they're getting in there and they're just killing people. And you're like, there's something happening where the younger generations are transferring from the computer or from the screen.
Yeah, and
or
I'm
giving
loving
themselves that time
I'm here for
break.
it, yeah.
Yeah, so I was a little nervous. Because we got to a good point last 5 years where it was kind of like, oh, we're all going to be stuck. Like, we're all going to be stuck on this phone thing.
Yes.
And there's going to be no escaping. But I think...
But
going
we're
forward,
finding our balance, maybe.
Yeah, I think nature really does find a balance.
But I think social media is a huge part of it. I think everyone now is becoming more self-aware of their looks. Yeah. Because they're always on TV or they're always not TV, but online or social media.
Technically, they have a platform and they need to look the part.
Yes. So I think that's really what's going on.
Right.
So
maybe we are still drowning in the internet, but we're a little bit more aware.
Whatever it takes. I had a client of mine who I said, well, what is your motivation in losing weight? And he said, so I can ride my bike, his motorcycle. And I was like, oh, okay. All right, if that works for you. Right. He said, I don't want to be in my motorcycle overweight, or I don't want to be in my motorcycle with like my shirt going up and then, I'm feeling insecure.
Hey, yeah. I mean, whatever is the basic
So whatever, as long as it's a healthy reasoning why, not because you want to, I don't know what's an unhealthy reason why you would want to.
Stay fat?
No, lose weight. Like what's an unhealthy reason why you would want
to get a girl back?
Maybe.
There's definitely, we definitely could talk about revenge
body.
games. Oh, revenge bodies are popping.
I love revenge bodies.
Oh, man. I had a revenge body to fucking murder. That would murder Destiny, son. It was beautiful.
I love revenge bodies.
I wish I could get that. I think my revenge body came from newbie games because I was still kind of like new to the lifting world. So, so I got kind of like the newbie games on it. So I looked at the phenomenal.
I like that because you're turning your bad energy into something positive.
I think it's great.
But if you don't get the girl back or the guy back, you keep it moving. You find somebody else.
The best thing about revenge body is you don't want them back after you got it.
Yes.
Once you got that body, you're like, wait a minute, I'm too fucking sexy for you, right? And I'm just too much for you, man.
Exactly. And then the other person looks like shit.
Yeah. Oh, baby, just come back. I want to talk to you. Fuck.
Yeah.
You see this motherfucker? Right?
Yeah. I love that. I can't tell my clients that, like, you know what, lose weight, fuck your ex, fuck your ex-husband. I can't say that. I wish I could.
I got this one client. She's a divorcee. She a divorcee.
Yeah.
And we revenge bodying like a motherfucker now.
I love it. And the motivation is like real.
Oh, it's real.
I love it.
I love it too.
I love to be there for it and to witness it. But then you find a significant other.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh my God. And then it goes
I was about to say that's
the
worst. Then they'd be like, oh, I got with such and such. And then it's just like, oh, fuck, yo. It's fuck, yo. You got comfortable.
So, and that's another thing so being in a relationship, if anything, that motivates me. It's like, I don't want to be another stereotype because I'm in a relationship. I'm gaining weight or whatever it is. Actually, the motivation is because I am a nutritionist. I don't want to, that's also.
You gotta look the part, right?
You do, and I feel terrible. I do work with dietitians who are overweight, and it makes me I feel sad. It's not necessarily like I feel sad.
See, the fitness place where I'm from is that there are certain people in the field of fitness where they do know what they're talking about, and
The same thing with nutrition. They do.
Yeah,
and doctors.
And they're really good. They're really good at getting people, like, say if it was sports.
Yeah.
Then you might see the guy, he's kind of overweight, but he knows how to get that extra gear out of his performance.
Absolutely. The same thing with nutrition. Geniuses.
Yeah. But at the same time, I also feel like, damn, you should fit the part in some type of way.
That's a tricky situation because and these people that I know, they're such nice people.
Right.
So I feel terrible. And I've actually myself tried to help them out where I'm like, come on, let's get motivated.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe they have their own demons they're working with and they're trying to figure that out.
I think that's where the mental part of it. They're not mentally ready.
But it's hard to tell somebody because when you look at them, you're like, well, you're not practicing what you preach.
Yeah.
Even though they know what they're talking about.
I know.
Like, you're not practicing what you preach. So what's happening with you? Like, you know, like.
Or maybe those are people who they care more about others.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
Which sometimes that's nice. That's almost a little humbling where it's like, okay, this individual genuinely cares about me.
Right. But I feel like, but if you're running like a business, right?
Yeah.
You kind of like, your first impression is the impression, right?
I know.
Like, unless you're coming, I see why a lot of trainers go into like, gyms to work and stuff like that because they kind of like pass you off.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
they kind of like give you people so you don't have to work that hard. But when you're not looking the part,
and going back with social media. So for example, there was an individual who was selling a product, you know, maybe like one of these like weight loss products, and all her pictures on social media was like all her clients were losing and she looked good and, you know, abs, all this. And then another individual selling the same product didn't have as much of those on her social media, but she was genuinely a better person. Right. So that's tough too.
Yeah.
That's a tough situation because now everyone is like looking at the outside. You know, they're seeing, oh, look at this person having results. You don't know if that individual has a personal trainer or can afford that or can afford, you know, a personal chef. And then you have another individual selling the same products who knows what she's talking about and is actually a nicer person. Right. So it's the same thing going back with like the nutritionist or the personal trainer. Perhaps the one who doesn't look apart is genuine. Right. You know, it actually does care.
In some levels, you'll find some personal trainers are working their body so much that it takes away from their personal training themselves, from them being a personal trainer.
Point.
That happens.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So like they're trying to fit the part so much that it takes away from the training aspect itself.
So then they don't have the time for themselves.
So they don't have the time to not the time for themselves. They don't have the time for you.
Oh,
so like
I see.
They're still training.
I thought you meant the other way around.
No. So they're training people. Yeah. And they don't have the time for those people that they don't really have the energy to put a lot into.
I got it.
Training those people.
So
they've been so busy.
That happened to my sister. That where she said, oh, I want to get this product from this one, you know, this individual. Apparently, she had a nasty attitude. She wasn't as supportive. And sometimes when it comes to you know, your health, you need that support system. You need someone to motivate you, you know, and to be accountable for and say, you know, do good. And she apparently ignored her and she wasn't that support system that she needed. Right. So all those social media pictures were, it was like a mirage. It was just.
Well, it's just to get you into the door.
Yeah, I know, and it works.
It does work. Because, you know, visual is the appearance is very important now.
I know. So I'm conflicted. I feel like there is an extent where you do need to look apart, but at the same time, I wouldn't judge right away. But you know,
I think it goes into like when before we used to have to like you had one time to make a good impression. That means your face, everything look apart, blah blah blah, right? And now they already seen you.
Yes.
They already seen you. They have a longer first impression of you than you're used to. So you almost have to play the part of that person that you are on social media.
Yes.
When you're with other people.
Absolutely. I agree.
That's be conflicting to the brain. That'd be
or just don't have social media.
That'd be how you doing business, right?
No, I know.
How you doing business? You ain't got no social media these days.
You need social media for business. That's how it is.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's a weird time we live in now. Yeah. It's a very weird time where it's all about.
I'm not mad at it. I was listening to something where it's like you don't need college anymore to have money. You just need social media and find something that you're good at or that you can sell.
Yes, that's very true.
But the person is still working hard.
Yeah. It's not like it's not work. It's just a different type of work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So I'm in the middle because I'm paying a lot of student loans.
To take you off topic a little bit.
Yeah.
What do you see some certain jobs, not the, whatever, forget it, hurt their feelings. Is there like a certain jobs that you feel like it's going to go out of style? It's going to take a super drop from at least, I don't know, technology standpoint or maybe just social media or people not needing them anymore.
Like journalists.
Journalists.
Right?
Right.
Anyone could be a journalist.
You just got to be someone who blogs, right?
That's it.
Jesus.
Anyone could be a journalist. So anyone can be a paparazzi. I guess I'm thinking of like more like known people. But then anyone could be a journalist. Anyone can, post on social media, and they probably make money off of
journalism. Used to be art. Used to be an art. You couldn't just be a journalist. Now I was on somebody's.
But research is still there. You can still be a researcher at least, because that we do. We still look at.
Yeah, I remember. Now it's almost like you have to research the researcher.
Yes.
So
but that's why I always look at the credentials. And we have a battle. So dietitians have a battle now where anyone can call themselves a nutritionist. Yes. And it's very frustrating to us.
I was telling that to one of my clients. She was like, should I see a nutritionist? I was like, you looking at one. Technically you're looking at one.
Yeah.
So
because you are aware of good foods and bad foods. You can.
And I told her, I was like, once you get comfortable, technically you're a nutritionist now. So I was like, it's kind of.
So anyone can call themselves that. There is no like legal background, but you cannot call yourself a registered dietitian, which is something that we have to fight for our license because we paid so much into it. And not just financially, but we put a lot of work. So clearly by taking this board's exam and then also, not working for free for a whole year. That's tough. Not a lot of people can do that or can commit to that.
Not me, yo.
A lot of people can't do it. It was tough. And then now it's mandatory to have a master's degree. So we continue to upgrade, but we still don't get the respect that we deserve.
What else jobs do you think is going out the style?
Give me an example.
I don't know.
So journalism, that's one of the
Journalism's
ones.
going down. Okay.
Because anyone can write an article, and if it's believable and it's good enough, and you have enough theory to back it up, you'll believe it. Like blogs, or like blogs are also our fear too. We have people listening to blogs. So like right now at my job, I'm constantly battling the whole almond milk and regular milk for their kids. And it's something that we constantly battle.
Why?
Because a lot of these underweight children are given almond milk, and it has low calorie, low protein. So we keep telling moms, well, stop giving your underweight child almond milk. Right. Yeah, but it's good for. I read on Google, and
Oh, Dr. Google.
I know.
Dr. Google.
I read on Google this. I read on Google that, and it's a huge conflict that we're battling because Google is like
it's the place where you get information from.
And that's fine. I mean, clearly that's where we research, but it's what you research.
Right.
And all I had to do was show her, I have physically in my office a nutrition label of a almond milk, a nutrition label of regular milk, and then I asked her to compare. Well, which one has more protein? Which one has more calories? And then she's like, oh, and it's like make sure you're looking at the right research.
Well, that's because people usually go to now like they just look at the first word of something and
the label, and that's marketing.
And they're like, that's marketing.
What's going up. It's marketing.
Yeah, marketing.
Marketing is huge.
Yeah.
So that's what we battle every day is Google.
Even
and
though
blogs.
You guys got to use Google.
Well, we used a different research.
You gotta use something to get there. Google took over.
No, we use Nutrition Care Manual. What happened?
No, I think you're good.
We use the Nutrition Care Manual, which we pay for. So we actually pay for research, and this is research that is constantly being not used, but it's being edited and reviewed on a daily basis. So we have our own research.
Okay.
So that's why, whenever you ask me a question, I said I want to research it. So I know what researchers to look at.
You ever seen someone who had like low hormonal responses, and you had to tell them like they had to take a new, like some type of hormone replacement or anything like that?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I've only really, we don't check hormone
So
levels.
that's
That's actually
hormone
not as
stuff?
common. No, that's not as common.
I'm seeing some things
use.
that are coming out saying that there are like now certain food types depending on genetic codes, right?
Okay.
So that's what, I don't know what that really means because I'm dumb.
We had
but,
this thing.
yeah.
We had something at my old job. Okay, this is how fucked up we are, right? Doctors. Well, not all doctors. Shout out to doctors.
Shout out to the doc.
But some doctors will play you. And we had something that we take your blood, right? We send it to a lab. And then you, for $500, you get a result that tells you exactly what foods you need to eat according to your genetic intake, right? And what exercises should you do, more cardio or more weightlifting. It was mind-blowing. It was like this thick.
Are you serious?
It was false. It was fake.
Oh, man. Like, everything inside me was like, please let this be real.
Oh, I wanted it for myself, too. I wanted it.
Please let this
and
be
then,
real.
as a researcher, I said, let me look more into this. It was like the same shit for everybody. And so people would pay $500 for this. Yeah, and it was like
that,
it was like a book.
What's that? 23andMe do that thing now. Where
I don't
they
know. I don't know. That's not that doesn't.
I kind of want to do it.
It's not related to nutrition, so I don't know exactly.
I think it's supposed to tell you like what you're deficient in or something like that.
Oh, I thought you meant like your history. Like
no. I think. Well, they give you your history, so where you're from. So you're supposed to take like kind of like the foods of where your ancestry is from.
Oh, yes.
And then they tell you what you're lacking in, vitamins and stuff like that you're lacking in.
But you can just get blood work for that. And then your insurance pays for it.
I thought they only do it. I thought 23andMe do it by spit.
It could be. Oh no, ours was by spit too.
Okay.
So it wasn't blood. It was by spit.
What if you had like a honey bun that day or something like that? You got like some juicy saliva.
No, I think you rinse. You rinse, and then the nurse just takes your saliva.
So rinse with what? Like Listerine? Now we got alcohol in there and all that.
I don't know. The bottom of the line is it was fucking fake.
I'm trying to figure out how we doing this.
I feel
you know
bad.
What I'm saying?
I would love to be if I were to I'm working on a website and perhaps I am going to sell my duties, but I would want to be as honest as possible.
Right.
I'm not here to. Like, I want to be comfortable financially, but not off like something like that. Like, that's just robbing people.
Right.
And I'm not a thief.
Life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I felt like
and someone's hopes. I even had a client. I mean, this client had money. He was a lawyer. He never even picked up his package.
Really?
So I was like, is he serious? He spent $500 and I never heard from him again.
He was like, man, what I spent what?
No, he just didn't care.
I must have been drinking that day.
Yeah,
must have some of that excess.
No, he never came to pick up his studies. So it was so weird. So that's why,
hilarious.
I guess he deserved to get the.
Well, at least he maybe he realized it was like robbery. He was like, forget it. I don't want that
After
anymore.
you give the money? No, I just think he was lazy. He was like, I really don't care anymore.
Well, you never really answered that one question. What is the best probiotics do you think for the gut biome?
So there's a prebiotic and probiotic. For a male, I don't know.
Well,
for a female, I will go to the gynecologist and get that, and they'll probably give you a better answer.
Give you
they'll prescribe you with it.
Damn, I don't know.
Yeah, they're doctors. They'll prescribe you with it. So that's.
But for men, what you gotta go to like with your urologist or something?
I don't know. Where would you go? Well, why do you want probiotics for?
Isn't probiotics is for the gut biome? The proper.
Exactly.
They're showing
if you eat well, that's what again. And I can't stress this enough. If you just eat whole and you eat well, you don't have to worry about all these other minor things. So be careful of marketing trying to sell you the best probiotic in the world, the best this, the best that. Just fucking eat good.
Right.
And then you don't have to worry about all these other risks.
It was showing that.
So don't eat
the reason why I brought it up is because they were showing that a lot of the foods we eat shows that it affects our mood. They say in the gut bio, it definitely affects our mood, like
no, but I don't think that's
like
gut bio. So okay, I did a study.
Improper gut biome could cause like bacteria and all that stuff in the stomach, and
I think that's more hormonal. So I did do a study on certain foods have it increases like your serotonin, so it actually makes you happy. So happy food.
Like what would be a happy food?
So happy food. So serotonin, you can find them in like nuts.
Nuts.
What so you can
like
almonds.
Is like particular nuts or like walnut?
I think it was almond because I recently just sent this article to one of my clients. Berries. Berries have it too.
Berries is a happy food?
Yeah, it's a happy food.
Nothing about berry makes me happy.
You don't know that yet.
I don't know.
What time are you taking it?
I'm not taking berries.
Like, what time are you eating the berry?
Time you eat the berry? Depends on the time too.
No, like, I'm just saying. It doesn't depend on the time.
Is there like, I don't know, man.
That's ridiculous. So that is true. That and caffeine does it too.
Caffeine.
Caffeine, it increases your endorphins.
How much caffeine though?
2 cups a day. That's all you need.
2 cups a day.
Is that a lot?
Hell
16 ounces.
I don't know, man. I get like 18 ounces in there. I mean, at 18, I get like 8 ounces in there.
No, then that's fine. No, 16 is the most.
What if you got like one of those, you take a pre-worworkout?
No, then that's your caffeine.
230 milligrams of caffeine in that bitch. This X's don't got that. Don't worry about it.
It doesn't have caffeine?
They don't have, I think they do have, do they have caffeine in it? I believe
I remember. I think it
does have
says
caffeine. Yeah, it does have caffeine. But it doesn't have, it don't have that crazy amount of caffeine, like 230 that you might get from a lit can.
No.
You go in there, you about to go kill some weights. You about to destroy the village.
It has 80 milligrams of caffeine per
80 milligrams? That's nothing. That doesn't even get me ready. All right? Sometimes when I go to the gym, I need like 250.
You just say you don't drink a lot of caffeine.
Fuck, I go back on what I said right now. Like sometimes you might, you've been working all day. Because I don't get to work out until I don't get a good workout in until like the afternoon. And I already probably did like 8 hours of work. I probably got my workout in 5 o'clock in the morning. I probably did like my quick warm ups or whatever.
That would be nice. I wish we can all do that.
I get up.
Yeah.
My body's activated.
Yeah.
5 a.m. I'm up. I turn over. I fall onto the floor. I lay on the floor. I do push-ups. Do about like 100.
That's nice. So you have a nice little healthy morning routine.
I do 100.
We should all do that. Let's do a challenge.
Do a squats. Throw 1,000 punches, and I throw 100 kicks per leg. That's my morning routine.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So and then I pump out about 100 squats, and then go wash my eyes and go.
100 squats?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's an easy day. That's 10 minutes.
That's not bad
That's literally
at all.
10 minutes.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, this is a 10-minute thing.
Yeah.
As long as you could just keep the flow going. I just try to keep the flow going.
Yeah.
That's it.
I like that. That's
keep
good.
the flow. My body gets a little warm. Boom. I get ready for the day. Get some caffeine in me. But if I at the middle of the day, sometimes I be burnt out. I need that 250.
Okay, so you drink caffeine.
And I turn into like Incredible Hulk and start throwing weights around. So,
okay, don't throw weights.
Yeah, I throw weights.
I hate that at the gym.
Which gym you going to? Gold's?
I go to Retro.
I was thinking about moving into Retro. It's easier to train people at Planet.
Okay, Retro they do that and they slam it, and I just stare at the person. So they can feel it like in the back of their head. They can feel me staring at it.
Are they with their friends or something?
No, they're just stupid.
Oh yeah, there's always that one guy.
They're making noises, and I'm trying to talk on the phone, right? And
You're the one there wasted You're the one wasted time. No, shout out to the guy in there grunting, getting his workout in. All right, you in there talking. I'm on the phone trying to have a conversation while I'm on the treadmill doing 2 miles an hour.
No, I'm warming up, and I'm like, oh, hold on, let me just make this quick phone call. And I hear someone grunting and throwing shit.
Hell yeah.
No.
Hell yeah.
Stop.
Nah, I gotta be
stop that. I get it.
You get me with the right type of people. It's a right day.
No, he'll be by himself, which is even more weird.
Nah, I can't do that by myself. I'm more of a slow.
But then you're more hyped.
What?
Last night I went food shopping, and there were like 5 men, like grown ass men, making I've never seen them so hyped to go food shopping.
Oh yeah.
They're like, yo, the broccoli's here. Yeah. Like it was like so frustrating.
That's the type of friends you need.
And I'm just like staring behind their eye, like,
yo, we got that cabbage just over here, baby.
It was so annoying, and I couldn't even finish my grocery shopping because I was so distracted that when I when I got in
you
my car,
tripping. I would have been in that group.
I forgot the water.
I'd've
So I
joined.
was like, fuck. So I ended up going to ShopRite.
Uh-huh.
Such a different story. It was so quiet, nobody
Oh,
yelling.
it's
It wasn't like a
bullshit.
gang of guys like hyped.
Wait, so you're there trying to help people be on the good track to fitness and good lifestyle and good decisions, and you're mad when there's a group of men making right decisions.
No, I
they're
don't know if
hype?
they were making right
They was
decisions.
in there like toast of that broccoli.
No, they were.
Woo, get
Maybe
them
they were
greens.
getting like a whole bunch of donuts. I don't fucking know.
Nah,
but it was
there was
annoying. They were loud.
Were they jacked?
No.
Oh damn.
No, they weren't.
Okay, I take back my
They
shout
were
out
just
to you guys.
obnoxious.
Okay, I take out my shot.
And the beanie eyes doesn't work because they just
No.
kept doing it.
No,
and I
'cause
think
they
just
thought you liked it.
They
'Cause
do
you
it for
stared at them in
attention.
the eye, and then it was like,
No,
oh,
not
she
in their
must
eyes.
like that.
Get out of here. I stared in the back of their head so they can.
they could feel it?
I know you feel people staring at you.
Maybe they didn't care. They just thought it was
No,
their
clearly
homie.
they didn't. They were definitely drunk or high. I don't know.
I want to get that hype during shopping.
Yo, they were hyped.
I want to get hyped.
And they would be like, yo, where you at? Aisle 4, aisle 4. Yeah. It was so stupid.
Yo, listen, you know what? I give you back my shout out. That's dope. I need a group of people that want to get hyped with me while I'm getting my
it was
grocery
all
list
men.
done.
But you can tell like they were eating. They I don't know. You can tell they weren't eating nutritious. And then there was a lady behind me whose cart was like, she had 2 carts, and it was full. And I was so confused. Like, how do you have that much room?
What are you setting up for?
Why are you eating so much?
That is crazy, right?
2 carts full up to like, it was like shit was falling.
Yo, I have 3 of them damn things, and we never had that much food.
I was so confused. I didn't want to be rude. Now in this case, I was like, I don't want to stare.
She got a lot of potato chips.
Yeah, it was. So
I
I love doing this at supermarkets. I judge what people have in their carts.
That's when you pull out your card. Just hand it to it. Don't say nothing to it.
I know.
You should be
No.
like that.
Throw it in the cart.
Just throwing it. Oh,
Right.
that's the shit.
Right.
You're gonna get cursed out sooner or later.
I probably will.
Make sure it goes to your email.
And it won't have my picture on it.
Make
How
sure-
would they know it's me?
Make sure it goes to your email. It should be you. Make sure you put your picture on it. All right. And make sure it only goes to your email. Right.
This person had like, oh my gosh, so much Gatorade, potato chips, and she had 5 of those ice cream, whatever.
Ice cream bars.
No, of just like ice cream, pints of ice cream, and just a bunch of Gatorade. It was so weird.
I think it's so crazy when you have to try to get ice cream home.
I know, I was rushing. So I got Halo Top ice cream. Have you had that?
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's so guilt free.
It is. it's a bad ice cream to be part of.
No, I know it's a bad ice cream. But there's also Arctic, which I'm like, this is probably worse because there's less calories in here. So something is off.
I definitely had Arctic too.
Yeah, I know.
I definitely want Arctic more than
Yeah,
Halo, but
Arctic has less calories.
yeah, it
Just eat
tastes
it.
beautiful.
Just fucking eat it.
Yeah, it tastes
Eat it,
beautiful.
and that'll be like your guilty treat. But some people say just eat the real thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm an animal. I want to eat the whole thing.
I want to eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's over.
I want to eat. Or actually, I'm lying. I don't. I usually get full by then. But I want to be able to know I can.
Right.
Right. And I probably have like 4 bites, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm actually happy.
So you have control.
I do. I have control
good.
way more than I give myself, because then I say, okay, I don't want to buy the bad ice cream because I may not be able to stop at 4 spoons, and then I do it.
It's like some of my clients be like, Matt, you always make it seem like you don't have any control and you have lots of it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I don't know. To me, I don't have enough.
I know.
Like to me, I don't have
again,
enough.
that's probably the overachiever.
Yeah.
Like I want to be more like more
If I
enough
could just wake
Yeah.
up every day and
Yeah.
do the right thing
every day.
every day without fail, without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
I'm like, but sometimes I gotta like.
You have to think.
I gotta think.
Yeah,
you know?
which is fine. That's
Yeah.
human.
I'm
You're human.
going into trying to get real bread.
Real bread?
I want to make real bread because I
Oh,
was
that
looking at
sounds
bread.
interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at bread. My dad used to make bread, and I was looking at bread, and I see all the stuff they put in it.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm like, okay, this is not real bread.
Yeah.
So I want to try to get into that.
Do it. Do
Hopefully.
real bread. You don't need that much of it anyway, so
Yeah.
it'll probably last you.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Do real bread. Eat real bread.
Yeah, anything else coming up? Like anything coming up
Well,
soon?
I
or-
have that 10K, which I'm excited for. That's why my knees
Which 10K
hurt.
is it?
It's in Ridgewood, actually.
Ridgewood. Okay.
On Memorial Day.
almost.
So while everyone's partying, I'll be running.
So if everyone's gonna be, if you want to do anything, there's a 10K at on Memorial Day in Ridgewood, New Jersey.
Yeah.
And anything else?
I have that. Oh, and my test. That's it.
Yeah,
I don't have anything crazy.
So we're gonna schedule after this the day you come
I'm
back.
not gonna tell you what my test.
Yes, you are. You're coming in the end of the month.
Yeah.
So I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
assume that your test already happened.
What should we do if I pass?
First off, we're coming in here making cocktails.
Yes.
That's off the ground.
Yeah, I'll be so excited.
You send me a message saying what type of drink you want. We're gonna go get that drink. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll make cocktails. Hopefully Jack won't have something to do.
Yeah. Okay, let's do cocktails. I'm excited.
We're gonna do crazy cocktails.
It's the skinny cocktails. Low
Should
cal.
we bring the glasses too? I think there's a store downstairs. I think we could grab some glasses.
I'll bring stuff. Like lime, vitamin C. Remember we said that?
Yeah, we'll do it. You'll do that.
I'll do it. I love doing stuff like that.
I'll bring the alcohol. And I have
Stop it.
Jack.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So you can run really fast.
We'll leave it
now,
for
right?
our maid to clean it up.
Well, she's been running, so we're not gonna worry about you chasing us anytime soon.
So should we make any healthy snacks?
Should we? Okay, we could do that. We'll figure out a healthy snacks to drink with. Well, we're gonna be really drunk here, aren't we?
No, don't make me drunk.
I'm gonna be drunk
because I have acid reflux. So don't make
I have to be a little cool. I know some people see me down, this whatever, but that's nothing for the big dog, right? So I gotta be cool because the next thing we're gonna do is Debbie Daughters. I'm gonna do Debbie Daughters, and I'm gonna be drinking on that show. So I don't want to be
you are
completely
okay.
stupid.
Well, good luck.
Cinco de Mayo. Shout out to all my Mexicanos.
Yeah, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have margaritas.
We wouldn't have margaritas today. Listen, I didn't put I'm all for you guys coming over. It's all good for me. I don't care.
I know.
It's all good. Just, I'm like Trump, keep the bad ones out. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Yeah. We're going to wrap this up. And, we have a few things going on. Shout out to Exodus Energy Drink. Shout out to Adelie, of course, for coming in and blessing us with all this good information.
So what did you learn?
I learned that masturbation don't kill my gang. So beat your meat as much as you want to do. All right.
Someone's going to come up with a study that says it does.
Just beat it until you just can't anymore. Actually, right after you finish training, go right to the bathroom.
Okay.
Right to the bathroom. No, I'm just joking. It was a great account.
No smoking.
Definitely no smoke.
Yeah,
don't smoke cigarettes while you beat your meat after
Don't
you
smoke
work
cigarettes
out.
at all.
Don't smoke cigarettes at all.
Yeah.
But beat your meat. And we're gonna go back to that.
Yeah.
Okay. Another joke. All right. We out of this bitch. Peace. Good job, man. Got comfortable.
Superb.